Hello guys, hello, hope you're good. It has been long. Today we've come back again. I'm Darian. Praise, welcome to my YouTube channel. Kindly subscribe if you haven't subscribed, like, share and comment. So today I have a decent lady who is going to tell us her story. So let her introduce herself. What is your name?
My name is Joan Limo. I'm a current student at Rift Valley Institute of Science and Technology.
So guys, Joan today is going to tell us her story. The purpose of her speaking this, it is for you to get encouraged wherever you are. If you're in a situation that you think there is no hope, there is still hope. Stay tuned and listen to us. So Joan, tell us your story.
Okay, my health story began in 2014. First, I got diagnosed with gastroesophageal reflux disease, which came with a lot of complications here and there, beginning from food. Gastroesophageal is a biological term of heartburn. Too much heartburn, especially at night. Sleeping patterns changes, food, change of diet, change of walking styles because you have to walk slowly with this condition, change of eating patterns. My meals were 12 in a day. I had to take 12 meals a day. I had to walk slowly. I had to eat some food. I had to eat some, not to eat some, especially the beverages, sugary foods, the sweets, cakes, all those. And then I never used the ingredients, onions.
So Joan, what was the take of your parents when you were diagnosed by this disease?
Okay, I'm lucky enough to have a mother who is a medic, so she took it positively, though she was telling me that it's a history for her because she had never had any patient with this condition. It is a very rare condition. My parents took it positively. My mother was so positive about it. She is a medic and she understood so much. So I had a lot of advantage because she would take care of me so much. But the problem was that I was in a boarding school, so my fellow students were negative about it. I was isolated at some point because of the reflux. With reflux you have to, most of the times you puke, but it's not necessarily puking. It's like you are burping and then the food comes out of your mouth. So that was the case with me. Every minute I'm in class, after 30 minutes I get out, go puke, then come back. So it was a challenge for me. Most of the times I used to go out, but without any request from the teachers, because you understand in high school you have to get permission before you get outside. So it was hard. But that went on and on until I was transferred to another school. In this new school now, it became hard, and it meant that since I'm now in Form 2 and the content is growing much bigger, I have to concentrate much in class. So I had to get a carton box, put in some soil, so that anytime I feel like refluxing, I reflux on the box. I mix it with the soil so that I do not get to distract the ongoing class, and also get to attend to the lessons. So until 2018, the same problem went on and on. In 2017, it grew worse because it's progressing. So in 2017, I had frequent voice loss because of this acidity. It used to burn my throat, so the voice box is swollen, inflamed, then I lose my voice. Sometimes the voice is softer, sometimes it's deep. we call it hoarseness of the voice. So that was it. In 2018, it progressed much more. I had bacterial infection of the blood, so it affected my brain. So I was diagnosed with delirium septicemia. Here, I went unconscious. I never knew myself. I was admitted for a very long time, and this meant that even the coming KCSE that I was supposed to sit for was a problem for me. I couldn't sit it. So I stayed in the hospital, my legs swollen, but luckily I got well because I got a very good doctor, Dr. Kinyanjui, who took care of my brain, because my brain was, I was a little confused because I never knew my parents, my teachers. I never knew anyone. I was too confused. I never even knew myself, my name. It was a challenge. So going on, in 2018 October, I was discharged. I was lucky to do some tests. I was lucky to do some tests, that is KCSE. I did not succeed so well, so I had to go back to resit my KCSE in 2019. So going back, I could not be allowed in this school because it is a boarding school again, St. Mary's Girls High School. So I had to transfer to a day school because there I could be taking my food stuff to school, eat well, go home, at least enjoy the environment within my home, and also be with my parents in case of anything, because now it's becoming worse. My sleeping patterns were distracted so much. I had to raise my bed 6 inches high so that I may be able to retain the food in my stomach, since my cardiac sphincter was so loose. I couldn't retain any meal in my stomach. So that was the problem. Now that made me have to raise my bed. So I went to Form 4, did my KCSE. I did not pass so well. I wanted to join the university, but it happened. I came to Arvist, and here I am. It's now 8 years. So this 8th year, I got lucky because I got to be diagnosed with now the real cause of this condition. I was diagnosed with hernia in the month of March, and with hernia, the only treatment is surgery. You have to get a surgery. Now I had the hiatus hernia, the sliding hernia. This sliding hernia meant that my stomach was now divided into two. So some food contents went to my stomach. Now the upper stomach, the smaller stomach, and then the lower stomach is full of acid, and the acid contents cannot be in the stomach without causing harm. So my whole esophagus was corroded. It was so inflamed, and I had to get a serious attention to it. So I had to accept getting surgery. It was not easy for me. I had to really get some counseling, psychological preparation before that process, because it's not just something that you'll accept it without thinking about the after effects. So luckily I went for surgery in March 31st. I was operated on, had a correction, the hernia correction, and also my esophagus was tied up using the stomach. Part of the stomach is tied around the esophagus so that at least I can retain the food contents.
So, Joan, what was the take of your parents when they heard that you were supposed to undergo surgery?
As I said earlier, my mom is a medic, so in fact she was the one who was advocating for it. Going to the last checkup before my surgery, my dad was told that I'm supposed to have surgery. he accepted because he knew that he has been paying a lot of medical bills, and he has also been purchasing a lot of drugs for me because I could not survive without drugs. But since he had an operation and it is a permanent solution, he accepted it. But for me it was hard. I got emotional, I cried. I even left my dad inside with the doctor because I was like, he's betraying me. How can he allow me to undergo this thing? Yeah. Going back home, my mom received it gladly. In fact, she said that I've been waiting for it because at least now we can get a permanent solution to it. So that happened. Before surgery, I understand you have to take a meal until 12 at night. The last time you have to take meals is until 12. And now with a patient who has acidity issues, it's hard. You can't stay for 3 hours without eating anything. So it was hard for me. I stopped taking anything at 12. I had to fast from 12 until 3 p.m. the next day when I will have my surgery. But some technicalities happened here and there. The doctor had other surgeries, so I had to wait for my surgery at 7 p.m. In the evening. So I went to the theater at 7 p.m. but came out at 12.
So after surgery, how are you faring on?
After-
Are you healed?
After surgery, yes, I can say it has been a very positive change. Currently, I'm taking almost everything I never took before.
Wow.
Yeah, I take everything. I take everything without any, when I ate before, when I ate something that's not, even the sugary things, something that you'll not think of it burning you, I would feel like I'm being burnt, the esophagus part, and the pain associated with swallowing food because of those inflammations. Now immediately, even if I force myself to eat something that I could not take before, I would immediately reflux. So it was something that I had to be disciplined about. So currently I can eat anywhere,
Wow.
sleep in any place because I know I have no restrictions of where will I sleep. If I'm going to a party, maybe how will I fare on? What will I eat in that party? How can I be welcomed in somebody's home without getting something to eat? So currently I can eat everything, including the beverages. I can drink them. I can take these sour types of beverage, the uji. I can take porridge. I can also take githeri. Just that I'm still taking slow because of the scar. I have to be careful on what I eat. Until 6 months is when I'll now eat the hard foods. But currently it's just soft diet.
So guys, you've heard the story, Joan's story. Joan, kindly tell the viewers what you'd like them to know, that if there is anyone there with a problem that he feels that it is over, encourage them.
Okay, what I would encourage someone out there having a condition or something, it's not the end of you, and discipline matters a lot. I was so disciplined myself. First, I used to take my meals even before the other students go for their meals. I used to carry meals in class. I would also encourage you to trust in God. God is the only person you need in your life, the only person who can never abandon you. And third, I would also encourage you to always pray until something happens, because prayer helped me a lot. It kept me.
So viewers, dear viewers, I love you so much. This has been Joan. Hope you're encouraged. May you continue to keep in touch for more and more videos that will encourage and change your life. Thank you so much. Have been Darian Praise. As usual, kindly subscribe for you to get more and more encouraging videos. Soon something good again shall be dropping, so stay in touch. Bye.